Hey everybody, this is Roberto Blake of robertoblake.com helping you create something awesome today. Welcome to an Adobe Audition tutorial. I don't think I've actually done one of these here on the channel before. I think I might have dabbled in this with some of my Adobe Premiere tutorials for video editing, but today I'm going to show you how to do noise print capture and noise reduction in Adobe Audition so you can make your audio files sound a lot better for your videos. I recently did an interview in San Diego outdoors with my friend Sonny Larduzzi. If you look over here, I'll show you guys real quick. So you guys can see that we're outside, we're in San Diego, gorgeous weather, but that's not the best conditions for audio. So what I had to do is I have to clean this up in Adobe Audition. I've already done that, but I'm going to show you guys the process for that. So yeah, we've got some noise here that we really want to get rid of because it's noisy outside. Successful consultant.
Thank you. And I did social media consulting and video marketing consulting for about 5 years. Didn't talk about it.
So it's not bad, but it's not great. I mean, look at that. We don't want noise like that. We've got a lot of that here in the beginning. So that's not what we want. That's not ideal. But because this is the level of noise that's more like persistent in the video, I want to find a place in the video where we have a good representation of the type of noise we want to eliminate. So I want to find as much of it as possible. I want to find like a long stretch of that if I can. And sometimes toward the end is a little bit better. So we're just going to scrub through our footage. We're going to find a long stretch of that background noise. And I'm going to capture that. So I'm going to right click here and click Capture Noise Print. You can also use Shift P. So I've captured that. I'm going to select all. And you could use Control Shift P, Command if you're on the Mac. Or you can go here to Effects, Noise Reduction Process. So now what this is going to do is I can move these sliders and it will adjust that noise so I can see what's going on.
But guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, and remember, go out there and create something awesome today.
So that actually sounds pretty good. Now this won't be the default settings. This is kind of what I picked out here. Usually it'll want to reduce it by like 90%, and that's going to not always sound great. So to give you an example, I'm going to pick another part of the clip.
Through my business, I was a consultant for a bunch of different companies.
A successful consultant.
Thank you. And I did social media consulting.
Again, not bad, but it can sound better if we reduce the power of this effect a bit. So if I scroll back.
Every business out there has questions you're asked all the time, so focus on frequently asked questions. How I grew my business, I was a consultant for a bunch of different companies.
A successful consultant.
Thank you. And I did social media consulting.
So it actually sounds pretty good. So we're going to hit apply, and that's going to apply this noise reduction, and our audio is going to sound a lot better.
I was a consultant for a bunch of different companies.
A successful consultant.
Thank you. And I did social media consulting and video marketing consulting for about 5 years. Didn't talk about it. Had a lot of clients, and then I needed to figure out a way to answer their questions and not have to spend my time on the phone or in meetings. So I started making video tutorials, and I made one and posted it to YouTube.
So you can see that that sounds really good. That's a good representation of the audio here, especially for being outdoors. It's better than most of you might be used to. The end result is a video that has pretty decent audio despite being shot outdoors.
Sonny Larduzzi. You guys all know Sonny. She is the founder of Be Your Own Boss, and she's going to teach us how to grow a business on YouTube.
I am.
Like a boss.
So guys, that worked out really well. Ultimately, it didn't take long, and you can do the same noise reduction process here for your videos if you're filming outdoors where it's a little noisy in the background or you've got some wind coming through, and it makes a huge difference in the outcome of your audio. It makes it feel a little better, a little bit more professional, and easier for your audience to hear clearly what is going on. Now, what also helps with this is having good hardware. I will link down to my YouTube kit and the audio gear that I'm using in the description so that you guys can use it. It is pretty affordable overall, and even while doing this tutorial, I'm doing it on an Audio-Technica $60 condenser microphone, so that's what I'm using here for my tutorial and live stream setup, and you guys have seen that the audio quality has been really good on that. Don't think that you need wildly outrageous gear to get this done, but I recommend Adobe Audition as software the same way I recommend Premiere Pro, because it's what I use, and you can see the benefits of the Adobe ecosystem and what it allows you to do here, working between programs seamlessly. I really like that. That's why I use it. I like that I can do After Effects stuff over here in Premiere and Photoshop and use all my other programs. And so that's where I think the real value is. If you guys have questions or you want to see other tutorials from me, definitely let me know in the comment section. I like doing tutorials like this, and I just need to know what would help you guys the most. Would you like to see more Adobe Audition tutorials for handling noise reduction, or do you want to see my workflow for the Create Something Awesome Today podcast? You can see here it's a little different than what I typically do in Adobe Audition, and so I'd like to share that with you. If you want to check out the podcast, then go to soundcloud.com/RobertoBlake2 or robertoblake.com/iTunes to check out the Create Something Awesome Today podcast. If there are other Adobe tutorials that you guys would be interested in, it doesn't have to be video editing or Premiere Pro. I'd love to maybe get back into doing some stuff, go back to my roots in Photoshop, share some of that stuff with you guys. If it's something I haven't done already, maybe some cool stuff there, or maybe a basics or getting started with Adobe After Effects. Let me know what you guys are most interested in seeing in the comment section. Like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the other awesome stuff on the channel. Also, links to all my audio gear are in the description below. As always, you guys, thanks so much for watching, and don't forget, create something awesome today. Take care.